With two games in the NBA last night, one already today, the Raptors making their return tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Sportsnet. Gets underway 8 p.m. Eastern on Sportsnet. Then, of course, the NHL qualifying round starting tomorrow. Every game on the Sportsnet family of channels. Oilers, Flames, Jets, and Flames tomorrow. Leafs and Canucks on Sunday. It is a cavalcade of sporting goodness, even without the Jays. Starting today through Sunday, there are 39 Major League Baseball games, at least for now. As we begin the march towards the Larry O'B and Lord Stanley's Grail, 17 NBA games, 10 NHL games. Oh, it looks so good. There is only one way to ring in that kind of whole grain goodness, and that is with a countdown to kickoff, or in this case, a countdown to face-off / tip-off. Now, you might remember last year, Sid, we were honored with the presence of the Larry O'Brien.
The good old days, Timmy. Look at that.
On
people
our
around
set
us.
in Jurassic Park. Heck, we even invited him to stay a while. And lo and behold, he did. In fact, he still calls Canada home. Well, this year, Sid, the NHL and the Hockey Hall of Fame asked us if we would like the Stanley Cup on set. But since we're split apart in our respective basements, doing the show from home, only one of us could have the cup at our house. So, of course, being the unselfish man that I am, I sent it to you, Sid Cixero.
It's very nice of you.
I'm lying. I didn't. 3, 2, and 1.
I'm sorry, Sid. I really am. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, allow me to present, remarkably from my backyard, the Stanley Cup. And of course, the keeper of the cup, Phil Pritchett. Stanley, Phil, welcome to the McAuliffe family home. And Canada, welcome to the 2020 edition of the Countdown to Face-Off and Tip-Off. Oh, Stanley, Phil, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see you.
All right. I got some things to say here. One, nice of you to clean the donuts out of the pool for Phil Pritchett to come and buy the McAuliffe household. That's the first thing. All right, the Stanley Cup is there. That's not the Rideau Canal. It's your pool. All right, that's hockey history. That's hockey history. Clean your damn pool.
Phil liked the unicorn floating in the back. I don't know about you, but
because
Phil
he's a
was
polite man. He ripped the hell out of it on the way out. He's a polite man to your face. Secondly, the flip-flops and shorts. I am the last guy in the history of Earth to rip someone's wardrobe. The Stanley Cup. Phil Pritchett is walking into your backyard as if you won it and it's your day with the cup in August. And you put on shorts and flip-flops? Disrespecting everything the Stanley Cup is about.
Wearing shorts and flip-flops.
He can wear them because he's Phil Pritchett. He can do whatever he wants. It's like 30 degrees. The Stanley Cup's dad. I understand it was hot in Ontario over the last couple of weeks, but that's inexcusable. Secondly,
hold on.
That was pretty.
Keep going.
Damn cool.
You're at third.
That was damn cool.
Go ahead.
Third, whatever. That was damn cool. I'll give you credit. Yeah. That was pretty good. Stanley Cup in the backyard. That's fine.
Phil did have a message for you and all of Canada, Sid.
Okay.
You can't come to my backyard to see the cup. You can go to the Hall of Fame and see it as the Hockey Hall of Fame is back and open in downtown Toronto. And he told me, Sid, just for you, they'll charge you full price to go see it.
Pritchett, damn it.
Did I mention the Stanley Cup was in my backyard?
Well, I think you were running like 8 minutes of video of it. Yeah, you don't have to mention it. Okay. Everyone in Canada can see it. I can see it. Yeah, I know there's a Stanley Cup on the McAuliffe compound. By the way, did your kids want to touch the Stanley Cup? Like, how did that work? They're like, oh, what's that? You're like, don't touch it. Like, how did that work?
Hang around, Sid. It might still be here. Here's how the countdown works. I present a bunch of fun facts and stats meant to amaze, entertain, and maybe even educate. And I ask questions of Sid Cixero based on those stats, all in the hope of giving you, the Tim and citizens, the very best water cooler talk in the office or the school, but in COVID-19 terms. I guess it's the very best Zoom ammo. Got it good, and since you understood, kids, please remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Please, no wagering. Sid, are you ready?
Unless you have other trophies, is Infantino and FIFA coming by with a World Cup for your backyard, or what? Are we good?
We're good.
All right. Okay. Go ahead.
Tim and Citizens ready. Among the 7 Canadian teams vying to capture a title in the NBA and NHL, according to Vegas, the Raptors have the best odds to win a championship at 14-1. The defending champions, who started, by the way, at 20-1, are now a 14-1 pick to win it all. We saw Stephen A. Smith earlier in the show say that the Miami Heat were the biggest chance to beat the Milwaukee Bucks in the East, but he does a job. Are the Raptors being respected or disrespected by Vegas and the general public?
They're being disrespected by Vegas. They're being disrespected by the general public. And Raptor fans, I got news for you. That's just where you want to be. That is a sweet spot right there. That is exactly where you want to be if you're the Toronto Raptors. That's exactly where you want. Marc Gasol yesterday was asked, Timmy, I don't know if you saw this quote. He was asked, it's very hard to win an NBA championship without a quote-unquote top 5 player.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that, Mark? And Mark's answer in stride was like, how many top 5 players in NBA history haven't won an NBA championship because they don't have a good team around them? He said, I got a good team around me. We got a good team around us. Raptor fans, enough of the disrespect, enough of all that. Listen, I know Stephen A. irked you earlier in the show. You're past that. The best place for the Raptors to be is under the radar, even as champions, because they will take care of business. They are better than Miami. Miami can shoot, but they're better defensively than Miami. They're better than Milwaukee. They're better than Boston. They're going to take care of all the business they need to take care of. They've been the most mature team this entire lead up. There hasn't been a crack in the armor, and they want this again. And for a lot of these guys, this is last chance saloon with this organization, and maybe last chance saloon to win a title like this. This is where you want to be. Yes, they're underrated. They're disrespected. Perfect.
Same as last year.
Mm-hmm.
All right, since I have the Stanley Cup in my backyard, Sid, do you know that I have the Stanley Cup in my backyard?
You mean physically right now it's still in your backyard? It's still there? Are you kidding?
Well, like Alex Trebek, who sends the Clue crew of Sarah Whitcomb Foss and Jimmy McGuire on location to give clues on Jeopardy, I send it upstairs, outside my basement, back to my backyard, to myself in 3, 2, and 1.
This is outrageous.
Thank you very much, Tim, and might I add, you have a wonderful haircut. We all know the last time that a Canadian team raised Lord Stanley's chalice was 1993, when the Montreal Canadiens, backed up by Patrick Roy and an epic 10 overtime wins, was able to bring this back to our home and native land. 2020 has been a crazy year. Sid, is it possible that this year, this cup remains in our home and native land? And if you think that could happen, give me the team that has the best shot to do it.
Tim McAuliffe throwing to himself in his own backyard with the Stanley Cup is 2020. I see all these tweets online. So 2020. This is so 20. No, that was 2020. McAuliffe throwing to Lord Stanley's. Is Phil Pritchett living with you for a couple of days? Like, is he cleaning? Like, what's
Good
Phil's
dude.
Deal right now?
Good
He's a great dude.
Oh,
Phil
no,
Pritchett's a great dude.
Hey, after the show, we're having beers in the back deck, kid.
Oh,
don't worry about it.
Are you seriously? You're having okay?
Yeah.
So don't answer that. Okay, you need to videotape that and just post it constantly. That's super cool. As I mentioned earlier in the show, Timmy, I got Edmonton and I got a Boston Bruins in the Stanley Cup final. My basis for that, a gut. And I used to have a bigger gut, but I still trust my gut in certain ways. Connor McDavid looks pissed. Leon Draisaitl's the MVP. Mikko Koskinen, Tim, in his career in the KHL, 936 playoff save percentage. It's not the NHL, but there's a side to Koskinen we haven't seen yet. Mike Smith's played okay in the playoffs once or twice in his career. The Oilers have things going for them. The Bruins, I think, are the most hungry team in hockey. They should have won the Cup last year. I think the Oilers have the best chance. I don't know if they'll do it, but I'm looking at Edmonton. I'm looking at Edmonton, and I'm rooting for
him. I like it. Now, typically, Sid Xero, there are 20 cameras used for an NHL broadcast. In this summer's tournament, there will be 32 cameras per game, which should be able to catch some pretty damn good things. Some that we may have never seen before. What thing that you have done on camera do you regret the most?
I have a feeling I'm going to see one of them rolled any second here from our Tim and Sid.
No, hey, I'm asking you. No,
I can feel your look. I can feel your look. I know exactly what's coming. See, is it me running a 40-yard/80-yard dash in a unitard? I don't know. I haven't run that clip like 100 times on the show. By the way, I look way better than that. Is it? No, it's not the limbo. It's not the limbo. The limbo is just overrated.
The Lombardo would have been great too, but the limbo was.
It might have been my Taekwondo exhibition, Tim.
No,
I have to say.
should not be. You should
it
not.
It might have been.
Your Taekwondo might have been one of the funniest things that I've ever seen in my life.
All right, I take it back. It might have been running the 40-yard dash. No, you know what? Does my picture from grade 8 count? Because if it does, I'm throwing that on the pile. Yeah. I'm throwing that on the pile. Easy stance alert. Yeah, that one. I'm going to throw that on the pile. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Didn't you outlaw us from showing it again? You just allowed us to do it again by throwing that on the pile.
It's a global pandemic. Show my mullet. I don't give a damn. I could care less. It's fine.
With grade 8 graduation.
Either grade 8, if you'll allow it, Tim. Grade 8 grad is fine. Yes.
And your summer teeth. Some are here, some are there.
Some are there. There was a point in my life I had teeth growing out of my ears. I had a bad tooth situation.
All right, I busted this stat out last week. I'll move on quickly. I won't go back to that ever again. Oh, no. I busted this stat out last week. Last time the NBA had a champion outside the top 3 seeds, 1995, when the Houston Rockets won as the 6th seed. Guess what? They had won the season before. Like that. That's how rare it is. They were the defending champs, and they won as the 6th seed. Point is, NBA is almost always chalk. But in 2020, in a bubble, during a global pandemic, any chance we see an NBA champ from outside the top 3 seeds that are right now, Lakers, Milwaukee, and Toronto.
No. It's a Milwaukee, Toronto, or the 2 LA teams are going to win the NBA championship. I think it's a lock of the century. You're not seeing one of those runs in the NBA. You're not. Tim, the level of competition last night from the Clippers missing guys like that. Watch last night. That tells you all you need to know about what you're going to have to do to win that title. No team's going to slip through the cracks here and skunk a few favorites. It's not happening. Not happening.
I said I wouldn't go back to it. The 2001 Lakers, last team to win a championship after ranking outside the top 10 in defensive efficiency in the regular season. In fact, since 1977-78, only 4 teams have won a championship after ranking outside the top 10 in defensive efficiency in the regular season. If you're wondering, Raptors rank 2nd, Bucks are 1st in defensive efficiency. Speaking of defensive, Sid, what about your grade school picture are you most defensive about?
What Mark Spears did to it, I think is probably. I don't mind showing it because I'm blooming late, as Tim McAuliffe likes to say. I'm fine with everything I'm about here, and quite frankly, I'm looking as good as I've ever looked. So you can go down the road of awkward youth all you want. The Mark Spears bludgeoning was something I don't think I expected. Tim, I know it's not something you expected. And it was epic in every single way. So that's what I regret is tying up the piñata for Mark Spears to come by and take care of business.
Last year, Brad Marchand and Conn Smythe winner Ryan O'Reilly tied for the most points in the NHL playoffs with 23. 2-part question. For those in a pool, should you count the round-robin games and the qualifying round in your playoff pool, even though they won't be official playoff statistics?
We are actually doing this in a couple of weeks, NBA-wise. The seeding games are not going to count. We're doing strictly playoffs. And I would highly suggest anyone doing an NHL pool wait till the best of 7 first round actually begins. These games are nice. I'm going to watch them. I'm excited. Don't tie a pool to them. Don't tie a pool to them. Because guess what?
Makes the pool so much more juicy.
Yeah, until someone gets hurt in game 4 because Ryan Reeves ran him over. Well, Ryan Reeves won't be in the best of 5, but you know what I mean? Someone gets hurt in the best of 5, and then you lose him. I don't like that idea. Someone gets hurt in this Orlando Magic Nets game we saw today. No, I don't like that. Wait till the playoffs to begin in earnest. That's a real pool to me. But to each his own.
Second part is instant trivia. We mentioned Marchand and O'Reilly tied for the league lead in playoff scoring last year. Name 2 more guys in the top 5 in scoring. And remember, please leave time for the Tim and citizens to play along at home.
Repeat the question, please, Tim.
Top 5 scorers NHL postseason last year as the St. Louis Blues captured Lord Stanley's Grail, beating the Boston Bruins.
Top 5 scorers.
So we already gave you O'Reilly and Marchand.
Yeah, Riley Marchand. Was Pasternak in there?
That is one. Give me one more in that top 5.
Oh, jeez. That's a tough one, McAuliffe. One more. Bergeron.
You would have thought.
Damn it.
You want to play one more guessing game?
Yeah, one more.
No, I mean one more guess.
Oh, no, I'm out.
Third, Logan Couture, San Jose. Fourth,
right,
Jaden Schwartz. Remember how well he started?
He had that John Drews thing going on for a while, didn't he? Like he was,
and
looking good. He was,
and I would have given you the Alex Pietrangelo, even though he was 6th. He was tied for 5th. I was trying to help you out.
Easy one.
But that's the way it goes. For those of us and those of you who have been with us since time, you know that there's a musical element to the countdowns based on stats and information provided. Today, as we get set for the Stanley Cup playoffs to be played entirely in our home and native land here in Canada, and the defending champions of the NBA, don't know if you've heard, from Canada, I decided the musical portion of the countdown to face-off / tip-off would also be all Canadian. And we will do that musical portion next, right here on Tim and Sid across the Sportsnet radio and television networks. Hey, did you know that the Stanley Cup's in my backyard, Sid?
Well, did you know the Stanley Cup's in my backyard with Phil Pritchard hats?
Could have been in your backyard. No.
Oh. Did your dad come by? Seriously, is your dad by to see it? Tell me your dad saw it.
Maybe we'll see it later.
Okay, let's go to break. This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
Deanna, right?
I really
am.
am.
Here to see Tim and Sid lighting up my Chim TV, talking about upcoming live hockey. May I say, gents, that the man caves are on point, and the non-studio look has made you both look younger. # dads work at home.
Tim, I'm going to be honest. I think we were called hot. I don't know for sure, but I think we've become huge sex symbols during the pandemic. I think that's what I'm seeing here on social media.
It's not that Sid Sixero, his studio makes him look slimmer. It's that he's lost 20 pounds. That's what makes him look slimmer. That's what makes him look sexier. I may have dropped a few, but I'm putting a few back on real quick.
You're not putting a stop it. And you got the Stanley Cup. You're putting like 80 pounds back on is what you did in the backyard.
Let's do the musical portion of the countdown to face-off / tip-off. And here's how it works. It's Name That Tune style. Sid gets a couple of lyrics. He has to guess the song. Problem is, we can't afford the rights to the music, so we're going to sing them with a little help from our friends. Distinctly Canadian classics, because the Stanley Cup playoffs entirely in Canada. Defending champions, NBA playoffs from Canada. Looking for song and artist. Let's play Name That Tune. But before we get started, let's check and see if the Stanley Cup is still in my bag.
Do we have to get an update on this?
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yes, there it is.
The neighborhood kids have joined.
All the neighborhood kids who, by the way, now they're all friends with your kids. Oh, what's in the backyard? A pool in the Stanley Cup? Yeah, let's go play with Nate and Maria. I'm just protecting their names. I know what's happening in your side of the of Toronto there. Yeah, that's great. By the way, Tim, the Trillium Cup is outside my door as well in the backyard.
Nice.
Shout out Columbus Crew and TFC. Save the crew. Save the crew.
Again, distinctly Canadian classics is the category. And there is no better place to start this category than a man who once won a singing competition with Sid Sixero back in our podcast days. Clue number 1, classic Canadian songs, comes from our friend, Donovan Bennett, who should have never I repeat, never have won any singing competition. Coming down in 3, 2.
Sorry,
1.
Canada.
Are we an idol? Girl, quit playing. We're just friends. What are you saying? Said there's another look right in my eyes. My first love broke my heart for the first time.
I was so distracted by the 80 bad notes he hit. I didn't hear a lyric. I don't know what the rhythm was in that. I don't know. I think it's Love and Sass, but I'm not sure. I almost need to hear it again. Tim, I need to hear it again. All I heard was
Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted by the cat squealing in the backyard. Sorry, that's Donovan Bennett. Can we replay that for Sid Sixero? Can we get confirmation? We can. Sid Sixero again. Focus on the clue from Donovan Bennett in 3, 2, 1.
Are we an idol? Girl, quit playing. We're just friends. What are you saying? Said there's another look right in my eyes. My first love broke my heart for the first time.
I have no idea what he's trying.
Come on.
Love and Sass. I don't need your kiss. I landed on there initially. Tim, he in no way is he giving me a guide to anything.
Come on.
Zero. You have given me thousands of these, and they've all been amazing. You haven't failed. Donovan Bennett's failed. This is not a you thing, Tim. This is Donovan. I can't listen. I've given enough time for people at home to guess because I walk from the guess. It doesn't take away from the bit, but I can't figure out what he's doing.
Charlie writes in and says, song number 1, Cocker Spaniel Cotton Car Door by Emo Phillips. Do you want me to sing it for you? This ruins it right off the bat.
No, I want you to sing it for me. Yes. I can't figure out what he's trying to get accomplished.
All right, let me pull up the lyrics here because this is just...
I'll even take the rhythm. Give me like an Al Bundy, him. Give me a little something. I need like some guide to what he's trying to do because I have no idea.
Oh my! Are we an item? Girl, quit playing. Are we just friends? What are you saying? Say there's another.
All right. Justin Bieber. Baby, baby, baby.
That is amazing.
You at least you gave me something rhythm-wise. You think
Hold on. We're not done because here's the reveal in 3, 2, 1.
Are we an idol? Girl, quit playing. We're just friends. What are you saying? Said there's another look right in my eyes. My first love broke my heart for the first time, and I was like, baby, baby, oh, like baby, 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 no, like baby, 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 oh, I'm gonna regret recording this video, baby, baby, oh, like baby, 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 no, like baby, 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 oh, McAuliffe, you owe me big time.
Did you give me the name of the song?
Yeah, baby, baby.
All
I gave you the answer.
You are 2 for 2.
Get ready, Tim. Get ready to give me your version as a secondary clue. Just be prepared. I might not need it, but be prepared.
That was the first and only from Donovan Bennett. You know we couldn't do singing clues without using my daughter, Layla, who, as Sid knows, and anyone who's been listening throughout this pandemic knows, me working at home has provided Layla a platform, and she ain't shy, even at 8 years old. And Sid, I don't know if you know, she was also outside with the cup. Layla, 3, 2, and 1.
Because it's the cup.
Sid, here's your clue. I heard there was a secret chord, and they've been played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you?
Look at that.
Couple things. First, your daughter's fantastic. Second, getting really arrogant. Third, like the fact that it was a good clue, hallelujah. Like, because that first clue was just unbelievably bad. So I'm going to say that is the legendary, and rest in peace, Leonard Cohen. Hallelujah. Also done, by the way, Katie Lang's version of the Vancouver Olympics, one of the most underrated versions ever of that song. It's just so good, so good.
That's right. I gave my daughter the hardest possible song to sing, but also one of the few that she actually knows the lyrics
clue
to.
Than DJs. Better clue.
Here's the reveal. Sid Sixero now 4 for 4. 3, 2, 1.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Good job.
Every shot here.
The Stanley Cup. Yeah, no, I just
the
wanted to
cup.
make sure that you saw it because it's the cup. So Sid is now 4 for 4 in the countdown to tip off face-off classic Canadian songs. You know, I also couldn't do this without one of your family members who likes to sing in front of groups.
What the hell have you done?
Clue number 3. Classic Canadian songs comes from your brother, the best of the Sixero brothers, and the one that meets all of your mortgage needs in Mississauga, Ontario. Nathan Sixero, clue number 3 in 3, 2, and 1.
I never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing.
Oh, wow. He actually wasn't bad. Nason hit some notes there. Listen, if you're in the Mississauga area and it's about mortgages and he won't nickel and dime you, Nason will take care of you. So that was the only good Nickelback song ever.
Oh my
This
goodness.
this is how you remind me. I still like that song. The rest I can do without. I like that track. I've always liked that track. Nickelback, this is how you remind me.
Nason, 3, 2, and 1.
And this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am.
Tim, just so we're clear, we may have 24 NHL teams in the country watching us right now, and they saw my brother do that. Way to go, Nace. Way to go.
6 for 6, Sixero, with the help of his brother on classic Canadian songs. So I made the mistake of asking Ken Reid to do one. Not only did he do like 15, he did them audio only. So 2 things of Ken Reid are true. 1, he's a very nice human being. He went above and beyond. And 2, he doesn't listen to a word anyone says. So he screwed up, and we only have audio of Ken Reid. But let me just tell you, we've got a few covers for Kenny Reid. And here's his clue in 3, 2, and 1.
You'll have to excuse me, I'm not at my best.
Oh, my God. Why? Oh. Hold on a second. A spirit is overcoming me here, Tim. I heard this. Why is it I'm 43.
Mm-hmm.
I think I heard this in downtown Toronto at the Brunswick House 500 times, and I cannot for the life of me think of the track. That's Spirit of the West, one of the great Canadian bands of all time.
That is correct.
That is, well, Tim, I mean, it's hitting me now because I'm getting pictures from all of our team in your backyard, taking pictures with the Stanley Cup. So everyone's going to your home for a rest, apparently. Getting pictures of the cup. So Spirit of the West.
Arrow comes through. Kenny, give us the chorus and the reveal. 3, 2, 1.
Sing along, Sixero. Sing along. You ready? You'll have to excuse me, I'm not at my best. I've been gone for a week, I've been drunk since I left. These so-called vacations will soon be my death. I'm so sick from the drink, I need home for a rest. Take me home!
Why don't I just sing my own clues? I'm better than all of them. All except for Layla. I'm better than all the clues. All.
Mason was better than you. Don't kid yourself here.
Did you hear Kenny, by the way, did you hear Kenny the other night in a 9th inning hit on Sportsnet Central with Showman and Buck? So it's tied. So they got like a million. They got like 1.5 million people. And Kenny's like, by the way, Dan and Buck, it's good to see 2 professionals in the Tim and Sid studio.
Is this the time where we're throwing to people singing songs that we act like we are professionals? I don't know. If that's
the most
the
professional
greatest
show we've done all week. Are you kidding?
8 for 8, 6-0, classic Canadian songs, musical portion, countdown to face-off / tip-off. I also made the mistake of asking Faisal Kamisa to help us out. Now, Faisal actually thinks that he can sing. Yeah, you got your hand up? What's going on?
Are you sure I'm 8 for 8? I feel like I haven't done 8 songs. Why am I 8 for 8? What am I missing?
Wait, 4 songs, song and title. 8 for 8.
Oh, you're giving me the double word score. Got it.
Got it. Good. And since you understood, next clue, countdown, tip-off, face-off, classic Canadian jams from your favorite guy in our building, Faisal Kamisa. In 3, 2, 1.
All right, Sid, I thought I'd give you a little something more my style since you seem to always want to relate to me. So here we go. And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come.
How was it heading into a weekend? I can't remember what the track title is from The Weekend. That whole record, by the way, can we still call it records? That kid is unbelievable. That 80s feel to it. I'm going to lose a point here, Tim. I got The Weekend, and it's a massive track, and I'm letting you down. I want to pass on the second. I'm not going to get the second.
Oh, my goodness. 6-0. The only time I go actually kind of, sort of, in the last 10 years, and you poop your pants, although you got The Weekend. I'll allow Faisal to tell you how you lost perfection. 3, 2, 1.
I can feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it, Oh, I can feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it, I don't know why I looked there. There's nobody there. Bye, guys.
He's feeling himself. That's why he looked over there.
He was totally.
I don't know why he was looking over there.
That was masturbatory if I've ever seen it in my life. Faisal. 9 for 10 is 6-0. I can't. It's Canadian songs. I need song and artist. You might be able to make up for it here. And I know what you're saying. We got all this cheap talent out of the way. Well, here come the pros.
Cheap talent.
Ewan Curry of the Sheepdogs didn't have to sing.
Here we go.
Again. He didn't even have to sing to help us out again. The Sheepdog gives us an instrumental on his classic Canadian song in 3, 2, and 1.
Notorious, ain't nobody can bang with us. You get the idea. Cheers.
Played the wrong one.
Oh, that's fine. You want to play a different clue? I can do a different clue if you want.
I don't know if we have.
I can answer that one.
We do. Dylan, can you confirm or deny if we have the instrumental with his mouth?
Ewan Curry has sent 2 clues. We're just confirming which one we're going to run here. And by the way, the Wi-Fi where Ewan is terrible, absolutely awful.
That is the only one we have, but I do have it on my phone. 6-0.
So this is good enough. This is good enough where it's worth pulling up on the phone. All right, Tim's doing it. Let's go. Play it.
Sid, you old degenerate, how are you? Ewan Curry here. See if you can spot this one.
Monday Night Raw watching with Danny-O.
Attaboy, 6-0.
That's
how do you like instrumental with his mouth?
Well, you could tell he's a musician. Like he knows notes. Like he was nailing it. Ewan was nailing it. That is one of the great hip hop tracks in Canadian music history. You can argue the greatest, considering all the people that were on the track. That is Northern Touch. That is, oh my God, Northern Touch. Damn it.
Main group. Just give me the main group. There's a lot of people.
Oh my God. It's Cardinal. That's Cardinal. That's Rascals. That's Thrust.
There you go.
Okay.
Northern Touch, Rascals, Checkmate, Cardinal, and Thrust. Chocolate coming down with that Northern Touch. 6-0, 11 of 12. This for near perfection. The final clue, just like the rest, except maybe a little bit better voice than every one of our cohorts. I present to you Dallas Green of City and Color. That's right. I have dragged Dallas Green
You got Dal into this?
Into this nonsense.
How did
just
you
to
do
put
that?
Because Faisal sang like he thought he knew what he was doing, and I just wanted to put him in his place with Dallas Green, an encore of Budweiser Stage at Home, classic Canadian song in 3, 2, and 1.
You take my breath away. Oh, love thinks it's here to stay. Whoa.
I'm sorry if we don't have the time. I gotta see and hear that again. We do not have the budget of the Budweiser Stage. For Dal to do that is fantastic. Can we run that one more time, guys? Now I'm talking to a bunch of people okay, here we go.
All right, here we go. Time. 3, 2, he's got a voice, man.
Oh my God.
You take my breath away. Oh, love thinks it's here to stay. Whoa.
We just uncovered the next social media challenge, the barbecue sing-off with Dallas Green. Because Dal drops that track, that classic Canadian track, and is flipping burgers immediately when it's done. That's Glass Tiger. That's the legendary Glass Tiger. That is Don't Forget Me When I'm Gone. And we get right to the point.
Oh, my goodness. Dallas, let the people know in 3, 2, 1.
Don't forget me when I'm gone. My heart would break. I have loved you for so long. It's all I can take.
Like to be one of Dallas's neighbors walking through the yard in that moment. He's getting like the best show possible. It's like that can normally sell out Scotiabank Arena, and you're walking through your backyard hearing that. That was fun. Thanks, Dal. That was good. That was a lot of fun.
Sid Sixero, 13 of 14. He just couldn't give us the song that The Weeknd sang. Or at least Faisal's impersonation of The Weeknd, because we couldn't afford any of this. So we want to thank everyone who rolled through. Dallas Green, Ewan Curry, Faisal Kamisa, Kenny Reed, Nason Sixero, my daughter, and of course Donovan Bennett, who sounded like he was murdering a farm animal while he was singing a song in an effort to help us out.
Great stuff, Timmy. Great stuff from the team. Thanks again for everyone who helping us, but thanks to everyone who pulled that together. I did the least amount of work this entire segment. There's no secret in that, but thank you to Timmy and everyone. That's a lot of fun. That's great.
Did you know that the Stanley Cup's in my backyard? Sid?
The Man Cup just arrived in mine, so I'm trying to go trophy for trophy. I'm not ripping on the Man Cup.
On the Man Cup, I'll get people after you hate on it. I just didn't know if you knew that the Stanley Cup is currently in my backyard, and I'm going to go drink with it as soon as we're done this show in about 16 minutes time.
By the way, Tim, as in terms of the Sportsnet hosts that helped us out with that, the only thing I can think of is that's the hardest they've worked in 4.5 months.